let me get one thing out of the way. This will not be as good as Chris's video, okay? So if you're expecting something cool to happen, I'm so sorry. It's just me and Muggs here. Okay, so in my last video, well, not last video, I kind of like dropped the ball. It's like a couple videos ago.
3 weeks later.
I told you guys how I got my job at BuzzFeed, and now I'm gonna tell you how I left and why I left. So I was at BuzzFeed for 2.5 years, and I started out as a writer, and then I moved on to the video department where I was working as kind of like a liaison between edit and video and bridging the gap between the two. I worked on helping producers brainstorm and finding new ways to bring our editorial posts to life in video as well. And a lot of my job was also, okay, Muggsy? I'm filming a video. Excuse me. A lot of my job was brainstorming a ton and working with people on Nifty, at Tasty, Top Knot, and then eventually the ladies of Ladylike. So I kind of have a different background story, I guess. I was never a producer. I was a social video strategist and then eventually a senior social video strategist, but I also got to be in videos as well, which was really, really fun. And it was really awesome to see. Muggsy, are you done? Okay, come here. Anyway, like I was saying, it was really cool to see all of these videos and producers' ideas come to life, and I got to kind of see every single part of it. But eventually, you know, I got a little tired, but I really wasn't looking for a way out. I wasn't actively searching for a job, and PopSugar came to me and actually recruited me to come work for them, and I had a really hard time figuring out what to do because I was at BuzzFeed for, like I said, like 2.5 years, and some of my best friends were working there. Everybody gets really, really close to each other in these videos and making these videos and seeing if things will work, and we're brainstorming all day, and God bless the producers, they're there 24/7 and they work so hard, and it felt like I was graduating college and I was leaving all of these really great friends, and I was stuck at this point where I had to decide if I wanted to kind of move on to get this promotion and really see if I can grow a page without the backing of BuzzFeed, or if I wanted to stay at BuzzFeed and continue to grow at BuzzFeed. And it was really, really hard, and I think I wanted to challenge myself, and I wanted to see what else was out there, and I was dying. I will tell you right now, I dreaded having to tell my boss that I was leaving and put in my 2 weeks, and it was horrific, and I was shaking and I was crying, and it was really, really hard to leave. And I know that every single person who has left has had a really hard time, because BuzzFeed is very unique in that it almost feels like a secret club. It feels like almost, a lot of people say cultish, but it's that, you know, you're always told that you're the best of the best and the brightest of the brightest, and then when you're faced with another opportunity, it's like, is it stepping down? Is this not the right thing to do? Am I already at the highest place? And you're kind of playing mind games with yourself, and you know, I had to take that leap and try something new and go somewhere else. And it was really hard, and a lot of people told me I was gonna make a huge mistake, and a lot of people told me everything I was gonna do wasn't ever gonna amount up to what I was doing at BuzzFeed, and it was really, really tough. And if anything, I want this video to teach you that, you know, what you think is your dream job or what you think is the best thing in the world might not always be your path, and that's okay. And sometimes you want to leave and challenge yourself, and that's totally normal. And ultimately what I had to do was follow my heart, I guess, which sounds so lame, but I really had to weigh my decisions, and I left. And I actually left a year ago next month, which is insane. It's insane to me. And afterwards I've been seeing like Soph leave, Chris left right before me, Jordan, and then Steph was gone, and Michelle was gone, and it's all these people that are kind of forging their own path, which is incredible. And you know, it's scary because people sometimes act like there is no hope without BuzzFeed, there is no life after BuzzFeed, and there really is, and that goes for saying with any company. But it's terrifying to have to leave. And you know, I loved everyone at BuzzFeed, and I made some of the best friendships that I still have, and I still, you know, you see me working with people that have left as well. But you know, to be honest, it was really hard to face that reality that other producers couldn't come out and create content with me and Soph, and there's been this weird awkwardness since a lot of people have left, and you know, there's this divide. I love where I work now, and it's been really great, and I feel very valued, and I really appreciate the opportunity that I have now. And it was really a tough decision because I've never quit a job before. You know, quitting is awful. Like, I thought that getting your job was awful. Quitting is so hard, especially when you don't want to disappoint someone that you really care about. I just wanted to talk a little bit about, you know, other people's reasons for leaving, if I agree with that, what's going on, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are asking that as well. And I'm still getting asked if I still work at BuzzFeed, and it's been a year. And I think part of it is that I don't want my identity to solely be BuzzFeed. You know, I want to be able to create this own path and to be able to collaborate with anyone everywhere and to have creative freedom. You know, when you're a producer, you do everything, which is an incredible learning opportunity because you learn how to edit, manage sound, direct, produce, do the lighting. You know, you learn everything, and it's something that I would definitely recommend people to do because you're just given equipment and you can go do whatever you want. But on the flip side, yeah, you're not allowed to collaborate with people or have outside projects, which that can be really tough, and that's something that people struggle with. It's a little different at BuzzFeed compared to like a lot of other companies, because once you're on camera, you really can potentially gain this online presence, and then you have a brand, and then people are kind of set with this dilemma of, what do I want my personal brand to be? And you really want to be in an environment that's very nourishing and encouraging and collaborative, and you want to be in a place where you are really valued. And it's really hard to do that at a place like BuzzFeed because everyone is so great, everyone's so good, and you can feel like you're getting lost in the shuffle a little bit, and you want to prove that you are more than just someone at BuzzFeed. And I'm gonna admit right now, of course, without BuzzFeed, I would not have a social following like this. I would not ever in a million years have the opportunities that I do today. I tell a lot of people I see BuzzFeed as like a Saturday Night Live of YouTube, of the internet. And you get to do all these creative sketches and everything like that, and sometimes, like Amy Poehler or Tina Fey, not that I'm comparing myself to them, like all those cast members and stuff, they go off to create their own projects, and they're embraced for that. And I think that, you know, people who leave BuzzFeed should feel the same way. Sometimes there isn't that encouragement, and sometimes there isn't that support and feeling like you're approved to move on, I guess. which is a little understandable by BuzzFeed, is that, you know, they have great talent and they don't want to lose them, of course. But then when you're able to create all these things on your own and have all this freedom, a lot of people do decide to leave. It's been weird seeing everyone leave and seeing the reactions and seeing all that happen, but I'm proud of everyone who works there, and I'm proud of the people that left, and I'm proud of myself for getting out there, and just know that no one can control what you do, and ultimately when it comes down to your career, you really have to do what's best for you and what's best for inside your heart, you know, mentally, physically, anything like that. In terms of what I'm doing, I'm kind of doing both right now. I'm working full-time and I am allowed to have this channel on the side, which I'm very thankful for. Right now, I'm working on a show with them called Poor Decisions, and that's on PopSugar Girls Guide, and it's been so fun, and we've had a bunch of great people in. I'll put the link in the description below, but I'm also really thankful I'm allowed to post on here and talk to you guys one-on-one as just myself, you know? I'm really happy to show you who else is going to be on this channel and all the fun things we're going to do. And yeah, I didn't get fired. A lot of people think I got fired. I did not. But yeah, I hope this really shed some light on why I left and what's going on, you know. I'm at PopSugar. Check me out, PopSugar Girls Guide, every Thursday. Soft's going to be in an upcoming episode, and a couple other great people. We just got Connor Franta. So I'm here every week as well. So thank you guys. Love you guys. You're amazing. Wait, I'm not done. I'm editing this and I forgot to say like and subscribe like an idiot.